What's good? I'm finally fishing after the KBF Open, and I gotta say, I had a blast at that tournament. Good people, good vibes. Fishing at one of the best lakes in the world, although I did pretty bad out there. And the experience overall was actually very worth it, but I learned a lot from it. And what I learned from that tournament is that my loading and unloading time is actually very inefficient, and I need to work on that, especially when I was doing some launch jumping. I actually had to call my boy with a truck to move from one spot to another to try to get on the fish. And using my Tahoe, loading my Titan into Tahoe, unloading it, parking, it's just, man, it wasn't cutting it. So I ended up spending some money for the biggest upgrade of my kayak life ever. I bought a new truck. Check out my truck, it's sick. Oh. Yeah. I just bought it 5 days ago, and I think I solved my unloading and loading issue, right? I don't know anybody out there that spent this much money on a kayak upgrade. Do you? Well, if not, I certainly am the first person on YouTube. I bought a 2018 GMC Sierra. It's a 4x4, fully loaded, and a lot of people will say that, you know, I spent way too much money, but you know how I see it is that, man, I'm having a great year right now. My job has been treating me pretty well, and why not treat myself right? And if I want to get serious with this kayak tournament fishing, I'm gonna have to get a truck. So I'm pretty stoked. You can see my fish finder is on. Forgot to charge the battery. And now, let me share you something about my fish finder and the power source and the battery that's powering this fish finder. The battery I'm using on this fish finder is a Dakota Lithium 12 volt at 10 AH. Now, the previous battery that I was using was a 12 volt 20H, and check this out, I still got around 12 volts. When I first started out, the battery was probably around 12.8 volts, and I've been using this battery at the Clear Lake tournament for 3 days. Keep in mind that I was trying what I did to stretch it out that far. At tournament days, when the light was really low, I turned down the brightness to try to save as much battery as possible. And then when it got really bright, I went to go ahead and turn up the brightness. So I was really trying to stretch out the battery as much as I can. But shoot, I haven't charged it for 3 days. And each day, the pre-fishing day, I fished for maybe around 5 hours. And both tournament days, I fished for around 6 hours each. And this is a Lowrance 5 Ti. Wow, highly impressed. The battery's still lasting. Now, I don't know how long this is gonna last, but I'm gonna keep on using it until the battery dies. Let's see how this works out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pedal out to some of these points over here, see if we can find some fish. Since Salmon Falls, that's probably around more than 2.5 months ago, and this lake is low. I mean, check out these hills. I mean, last time I was out here, these hills were completely submerged, and at the top of the hills, I probably still had maybe around 4 feet right on top of it. Water is low. I'm gonna go around this bend over here Go to some spots I know I can catch some spotted bass and smallmouth, and let's see if they're still hitting out there. I'm gonna try these rocky areas over here. You can see right now it's that time of the year where we're fishing for bait balls, and found some bait balls right now. So find some bait balls with some fish around it. Let's see what we can do. Here we go. There you go. It's a smaller one. Huh? It's a little guy over here. 12 inches. Let's go, buddy. All right, you can see the battery now. It's at 11.5. The voltage dropping down pretty fast, which usually means that I'm running out of power. But as I stated, I'm gonna keep using this battery until it completely dies out. And with the lithium battery, it's okay to do that. Not like with the sealed acid batteries. It's not really good to run the battery down to complete dead. You wear down the battery a lot faster. With the lithiums, you're okay to do that, just not with the sealed acid batteries. So, wow, there's some fish right here. All right, let's see this. Look at all that. There's a lot of fish right there. Dude, I think I forgot to lock my car. You know what's pretty cool is that I got this app. Yeah, how cool is that? I can lock the car from my phone, which is pretty cool, is because at Clear Lake, there we go. At Clear Lake, I locked my keys in the car, and Ryan had a breakout kit and he helped me out. Thank you, Ryan. So 10 volts left, and I'm in an hour into hour fishing right now. We're waiting for it to completely die out. Keep in mind, I've been using this battery for 3 days at Clear Lake, with around 6 hours of fishing each day, and it's finally dying out right now. The voltage is dropping fast, which is normal for a lithium battery, because with the lithium battery, the voltage maintains all the way through pretty much throughout the whole capacity of the battery. And when you're running out of power, the voltage is going to drop fast. Unlike with the sealed acid battery, the power gradually goes down, and you can lose 12 volts through the middle of the capacity of your battery, which is why a lithium battery at 10A will last just as long as a sealed acid battery at 20A. And the weight is only a third of the weight. My lead acid battery weighed around almost 12 pounds, and this lithium battery is only around 3 pounds. So you can see how much of a weight difference I'm actually saving, and how long this battery will last. This is freaking awesome. I highly recommend that if you need a battery source that's really light and lasts a lot longer, especially for your tournament fishing rig. When you need to save a lot of weight, lithium battery is the way to go. And Dakota Lithium actually delivers. I highly recommend them. And my fish finder is dead. I've been fishing for like an hour and the battery's finally dead. And wow, that performance of this battery is just amazing. Highly recommended. Consider using Dakota Lithium, as they cater to a lot of the kayakers out there. And if you want to go ahead and check out some information about this battery, visit their website at dakotalithium.com. Another one over here. Got more underneath of me right now. I'm just gonna release him because it's too small. Another small one over here. I'm gonna try these kite sticks over here with the dart heads. These things, I always seem to have pretty good luck out of these things. You just cast it and reel it in really slow. It's another type of finesse bait out here that you can use that I have some pretty good luck on. Now with these type of baits, I highly advise that you use a light tackle. Probably something with a medium light. It's because these wires right here, these hooks right here, they're very thin and they bend up pretty good. So you don't want something to overpower the hook. Let's see if we can get anything on this. What I'm going to do is cast it out there to the other side over there and then slow reel it in so we can give it a slow action. Now let it sink for a little bit. Now when you hook set these things, you don't want to do it so hard to prevent the hook from bending out. Just do it really slow. It's like kind of like a reel in. Something you would, how you would hook set a drop shot. Oh, see, I had a follower. Throw it on that cove right there. There you go. There you go. Huh. And he smashed this one. What I like to use on this is a Fury Series FR703, which is a medium fast action. Definitely hitting the numbers out here right now. All right, I'm moving. I think I beat up this place way too much. All right, I'm moving on. Oh, we got like an hour left to fish. Probably gotta go home and start and do some dishes. There you go. finally got my spot. Nice looking spot. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Boom. Oh man. Whew. All right, that was a big bait ball down there, and I saw some fish underneath that bait ball, and I just dropped them, drop shot on it, but I lost it. So I'm gonna go back out there so I can find that bait ball again. Okay, go. Oh shit, man, no, my small ones today. All right, so calling it a day. It's just about 11:55. I'm supposed to do the dishes when I get home. I don't think I have time to do that, but I gotta say it's a pretty good day out here in Folsom. Caught a few. They're all small, hit all the numbers. It was just all finesse day. Drop shot, Ned rig. Got a few on the easy shiner Kayak. Everything was just all finesse, just dragging it slow in the bottom, and first finding them on the fish finder, finding a school, finding the bait balls, and just dropping on them, and I was just hitting them. So pretty good day out here. No big ones, but still a pretty fun day, pretty enjoyable. About to go ahead and get back. So my plans for the next tournament will be the KBF Open at the Delta. You can't fish the whole Delta. You gotta pretty much fish the San Joaquin Basin. I'm gonna show the map over here and show where we can fish. And those are only the places that we can actually fish to make it count. I'm gonna go do some pre-fishing with Brandy and Vinny. Vinny, AKA Drunken Monkey. Always was fun to fish with that guy. So one thing I'm going to be changing up in my videos is when I'm doing some pre-fishing or some tournament videos, I'm not going to be sharing the docks that we're launching. Obviously, if you know those places launching, then you would know. But for the most part, I'm just not going to go ahead and display the launch and fishing areas anymore. This is just for tournament videos. But I'm going to go ahead and continue to acknowledge everybody that I fish with, because I want to showcase what an awesome community we have in the kayak bass fishing in Northern California. I'm sure you guys got some pretty good communities out there, but this is NorCal kayak bass fishing. So if you haven't, subscribe, of course, and turn on a notification, so that way every time I post some new videos you can watch it immediately. And once again, it absolutely helps me if you subscribe. Good afternoon. How do I do? Oh, the water is great, fishing is good, and there's no lake lice. You know what lake lice is? Yeah, no lake lice. Great day.